Hello. Today is a very special story because it is a special day for all our Muslim friends. It's Ramzan. So Eid Mubarak to all of you. So shall we start? The name of the story is Adil Ali's Shoes. So Adil Ali ran a small shop in a busy market of a little town and lived in a small room above the shop. Everyone liked him because he was a kind person with a good heart. But there was one problem. Adil's shoes. They were old and worn and patched and sewn in so many places. They were not very nice to look at, but Adil loved them all the same. They're so comfortable, he would say, and they've been with me for years. But everyone else felt differently. How can anyone wear such old, worn-out, scruffy-looking shoes? They wondered. Someone needs to throw them away, said Sadia, the samosa seller. Someone needs to bury these shoes, said Priya, the pakora seller. Even when Adil went to the mosque to pray, his shoes always ended up by themselves, no matter where he left them. No one wanted to keep their shoes next to his. The festival of Eid was approaching. Adil's friends decided to buy him a very special gift. So, on the day of Eid, they presented him with a pair of shiny brown shoes. Adil's eyes filled with tears. He really didn't want to part with his old, worn-out shoes. He would miss them very much, and this made him very sad. Ah, said Priya, the pakora seller. Look, Adil is crying. He's so happy. Adil wiped away his tears and thanked his friends. After his guests had finished their meal and left, Adil tried on his new shoes. They looked very nice. He turned his feet this way and that way, admiring them. Then he sighed. He had a problem. If I keep my old shoes, I will want to wear them, and my friends will be very upset. What should he do? He thought and thought and thought. He cried. I know. Adil picked up his old pair of shoes, hugged them tightly. Thank you for taking me on my journey near and far. I will miss you. He said that to the shoes. He took a deep breath, walked over to a window, and with all his might flung his shoes to the river below. Adil sighed and waved goodbye to his shoes as he watched them float away along the river. After a moment, he looked down at his feet and said, Now I will have to wear my new shoes. The next day, when Joseph the fisherman pulled his fishing net out of the water, he was very angry when he saw not only fish but old, tatty, worn-out shoes tangled in the fishing net. Adil's shoes. Joseph marched from his boat all the way to Adil's house and threw the shoes on the floor. Adil Ali, don't throw your shoes in the river, shouted Joseph. They are ruining my fishing net. Adil was surprised. My shoes, he said. You've come back to me. He went over to the other window, which faced the market, and placed the shoes on the ledge to dry. Suddenly, his cat jumped out of the window ledge. Down the shoes fell, down, 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 and smack! They hit Sadia, the samosa seller, on the head and made her drop the samosas on the ground. Aye! screamed Sadia. She looked around to see what had hit her and saw Adil's old, tatty, worn-out shoes. Throwing shoes at an old woman out of your window? She shouted and threw them back into Adil's open window. Sorry, said Adil. It happened by mistake. But Sadia didn't want to hear. She was so angry, so angry. Adil sighed. My shoes, he said, you've come back to me. He didn't know what to do. He lay awake at night, thinking and thinking and thinking. Suddenly Adil jumped up. He had a wonderful idea. Early the next morning, Adil took his old shoes and climbed a steep hill. When he got to the top, he leaned back and then with all his might threw his shoes as far as he could. There, he said. Now I'll never see my shoes again. And with that, he walked back home. It just so happened, at the moment Adil threw his shoes, Shahid, the sugarcane seller, was riding to the market. The shoes fell onto the back of his cart right on top of the sugarcane. When Shahid stopped, he was horrified to see Adil's old, tatty, worn-out shoes. He immediately rode to Adil's house. Adil Ali, keep your scruffy old shoes off my sugarcane, shouted Shahid and threw the shoes in front of Adil. Adil looked down at the ground. My shoes? You have come back to me? He said. He scratched his head again and wondered, how can I get rid of my shoes? So he thought and thought and thought. He cried. I know. The next day he woke up early, ran through the empty bazaar and climbed up a big mulberry tree. He wedged his shoes into the cluster of the branches and smiled. Now, dear shoes, he said, you can stay here forever, so no one will ever bother you. Okay? He said that to his shoes. Later that morning, the bazaar was busy. Sadia was selling her spicy samosas. Joseph was selling his masala fish. Pintu was selling his rotis, really delicious rotis. Shahid was selling the sugarcane juice. Karam was taking cobs of corn out from the baskets on his donkey. Priya was shouting out, buy tasty pakoras, come buy my pakoras. So the market was very busy. Then what happened? Just then a strong wind began to blow. It blew so hard that it threw Adil's shoes out of the mulberry tree onto Karam's donkey. Fatak it fell. Eow! Eow! Brayed the donkey, kicking up his legs. Karan's corn flew flying everywhere and landed on Sadia's samosas, Joseph's fish and Priya's pakoras and Pintu's rotis. Everyone was furious. Karam held up the old, tattered, worn-out shoes. Oh no! Shouted everyone. Adil's shoes! Adil's shoes! They all looked at each other in dismay and shook their heads. This has to stop, they said. So they marched off to Adil's house. Tadak, 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 all of them in a big group. Here are your shoes, Adil Ali, they said. We think you should keep them on your feet. Adil smiled. He said, that's just where they belong, on my feet. He put away his new shoes and put on his old, tatty, worn-out shoes. Then he took a walk through the city, proudly with his old, worn-out shoes. And no one ever made fun of Adil's old shoes again. So Adil was so much in love with his old shoes that they never wanted to leave him. So that is the end. And Eid Mubarak again to all our Muslim friends. Bye.